Hello everyone, am I audible? Respond me as soon as possible so that I can start the session. Am I audible? Everything is fine? So, let's crack GATE ESE with India's largest online learning platform. दोस्तों इसमें कोई doubt नहीं है. Unacademy has become the India's largest online learning platform. So get the plus subscription now and start your preparation by the India's best educator with unlimited live and recorded video lectures. Okay. So myself Ajay Das, I'm MTech in Computer Science. I have a 8+ year of teaching experience. Till now, I have mentored almost 20,000 plus engineering students for the GATE and training and placement. Work as a freelancer in many reputed institutes of India and also qualified the GATE exam 5 times below the AIR 500 and also qualified the Chhattisgarh State Electricity Board exam with AIR 8. So, am I audible? Please respond me so that I can start. Okay, fine. So, download the Unacademy learning app and start your preparation sitting anywhere, anytime. So, इसमें late नहीं करना है. Just download it and start your preparation. What you will get? This is the major question which always used to arise in everyone's minds. The first thing, you are going to have a daily live classes. Second thing is the structure courses and PDF. Third one is the live test and quizzes and the unlimited access. Means you can access the lectures again and again until you get the entire concept. So, of course, learn with the top educators. So, my dear friends, I have displayed only few of the educators over here because it is quite not possible to just mention each and every educators in this particular slide. So, what you can do, you can download the Unacademy learning app and you can check the profile of each and every educator before taking the subscription. Again, you can take the special classes, that is the free of cost. So there is availability of the special classes. You can check the recorded or the live special classes, and after getting the full satisfaction you can take the subscription, not a problem at all. But ये मेरा पर्सनल सजेशन होगा कि कोई मन में डाउट मत रखना, ठीक है ना, क्योंकि एक अनअकैडमी ही एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां पर इंडिया के सारे टॉप एडुकेटर्स एसोसिएटेड है. मीन्स नो कॉम्प्रोमाइज इन क्वालिटी. दोस्तों अगर क्वालिटी में कोई कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं होगा तो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड there is no compromise in results. So, Unacademy offering the various branches for the GATE and ESE preparation. So, whatever the branches which is available is mentioned over here, like production engineering, computer science, instrumentation, chemical, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and so on. So, these are the branches for which the Unacademy is offering you the preparation of GATE and ESE. As you know that for every exam, the ESE conduct the exam for particular branches. Okay, so according to your branch, you can choose or you can take the subscription. So if you want to take the subscription, my dear friends, never forget to use the code AIFA, which is written over here, AIEFA. So let's see what kind of subscription the Unacademy is providing you. So my dear friend, there are two different kind of subscription. One is the plus and second one is the iconic. One is the plus and the second one is the iconic. Okay, so of course iconic subscription has some advanced feature in comparison to the plus. So recently the Unacademy has launched the iconic subscriptions along with the plus subscription, because the plus is already continuing from the last many years, but iconic they have introduced just recently. So we will see what is the difference between the plus and iconic. So just see over here. See, this is the month-wise fee structure which is mentioned over here. So suppose if you want to go for the 12 month of subscription, of course any preparation required 8 to 10th month of dedication. So in that situation you can go for the 12 month of subscription. So suppose if you are taking the 12 month of subscription, your actual fees is 30,250. Similarly 18 month 48,500. For the 24 month it will become 44,000. But my dear friend, once you will apply the code AIFA in any one of the situation, once you will apply the code AIFA, you will get immediately 10% discount. This is the minimum discount that you are going to have. So let's see what will be the discounted fees after applying the code IFA. So these are the discounted fees after applying the code IFA. Okay, so means this fees will be applicable whenever you will take the subscription. So this is the fee structure of the 12 month, this is the fee structure of the 18 month, and this is the fee structure of the 24. So this fee structure will become whenever you will apply the code. So these are the fee structure under the subscription plus. As I told you, the Iconic has some advanced features. Okay, so let's see what about the Iconic. So my dear friends, for the Iconic, you can't take the subscription month wise, like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. If you want to go for the Iconic, then there are two different subscription model, 12 month and 24 month. But EMI is available for every courses, but you have to take more than 6 months of subscription, and no EMI cost will be applicable. So you can pay your fees in a like EMI form. Are you getting my point or not? So if you want to go for the 12 month of Iconic subscription, your fees will become the 45,000. If you want to go for the 24 month of subscription, your fee will become the 60,000. Again, if you will apply the code IFA, which I have already mentioned, you will apply the code IFA in both the situation, you will get the minimum 10% discount. So let's see what is the difference between plus and Iconic. So my dear friends, in plus you are going to have India's best educator. This is the first things. Of course, the Unacademy is recognized due to its best educators. So either you are taking a plus, Iconic, or any other kind of subscriptions, you will get the best educator, not a doubt at all. So second thing is the interactive live session, structured courses and PDF, live test and quizzes. So these are the things you are getting in a plus subscription. Similarly, if you are getting the subscription in a Iconic, so whatever the thing you are getting in a plus subscription, you will get in a Iconic. But these are the advanced things that you are going to have in a Iconic. So the first thing is the personal coach. My dear friends, please try to understand the meaning of the personal coach. Suppose there are almost 10 to 15 educators who are under the category of the computer science and IT. Okay, so you can choose any one of the educator as your personal coach. It's entirely depends upon you. So the personal coach will time to time will guide you according to your performance, will guide you to solve the doubt session, will guide you what kind of MSQ type questions can be asked, and means in every phase he or she will guide you till you will appear for the exam. जब तक आपका एग्जाम नहीं होता है तब तक आपके जो पर्सनल कोच है हमेशा एक साय के तरह आपके पीछे रहेगा और आपको हमेशा हर मोड़ पे गाइड करेगा। कहीं पर भी आप किसी प्रॉब्लम में फंस रहे हो, किसी कॉन्सेप्ट में फंस रहे हो या किसी भी चीज में आप फंस रहे हो, वो आपको हमेशा उस जगह से बाहर निकालेगा और आगे का आपको रास्ता देगा। दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ पर्सनल कोच। द सेकंड थिंग इज द पर्सनलाइज्ड टेस्ट एनालिसिस। सो यू कैन डू द your personalized test will be analyzed by our team and you will be intimated separately. The third thing is the study planner, means आपका स्टडी का क्या प्लान होना चाहिए ये भी आपको बताया जाएगा, ठीक है ना, टाइम टू टाइम। एंड द लास्ट थिंग इज द स्टडी मटेरियल। So these are the additional things which you are getting in a Iconic just after paying a few more amount. आप देख सकते होंगे कि ऑलरेडी जो प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन है 12 मंथ्स का उसके फी स्ट्रक्चर है 30,250। बट अगर आप आइकनिक में जाते हो तो इट इज अ 45,000। देयर इज अ डिफरेंस ओनली 14 to 15,000 एंड यू आर गेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग इफ यू आर टेकिंग अ सब्सक्रिप्शंस इन अ आइकनिक। गॉट इट एवरीवन? So these are the difference, and apart from this, what are the better thing you are going to have in Unacademy platform is there are two different kind of educators. Few educators are taking the classes in Hindi medium and the few educators are taking the classes in English medium. So if any student from any background, like suppose some of the students are from south and they are not able to understand, those students who are not able to understand the Hindi language, they can look upon the educator who are teaching in English medium. So किसी भी रीजन से आपको इधर उधर मूव करने की जरूरत, This is the platform where you will find whatever you want. Are you getting my point? So this is the basic description. Now let's come to the subject. Let's crack it. ये slogan है, because we believe we will prepare you in such a way so that you will be able to crack your competitive exam in a first attempt. So my dear friends, since here I am talking about the computer science and IT, so let's start the subject, data structure, and that is the most expected questions part 2. Yesterday I have told you by the one numerical what kind of questions the GATE can ask. So first of all I will consider this is the question from the GATE 2015. So देखिए कभी भी GATE बहुत अलग टाइप का प्रॉब्लम नहीं पूछता है. देखिए 90% जो क्वेश्चंस होते हैं गेट के, ठीक है ना, वो एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट पे ही होते हैं, ठीक है ना. दीज आर फ्रॉम द एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट एंड प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस पे ही होते हैं. तो अगर आप लास्ट 30 इयर्स के क्वेश्चंस को अच्छे से बनाते हो, you will get the idea what kind of question the GATE can ask in your 2021. किस तरह का क्वेश्चंस GATE 2021 में आ सकता है, आप यहां से प्रेडिक्ट कर सकते हो. Whenever you will be able to solve the previous 30 years questions. And जो 10% क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, 10% क्वेश्चंस होते हैं वो कुछ न्यू आइडियाज पे होते हैं, न्यू आइडियाज पे होते हैं. मीन्स द कॉन्सेप्ट विल रिमेन सेम but idea will be new. So my dear friends, first of all what is our logic to conduct this particular session is मैं गेट के ही क्वेश्चंस में कुछ ऐसे चीजें चेंज करूंगा जिससे न्यू आइडियाज के क्वेश्चंस डेवलप हो जाएंगे. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? And we will be able to come to know about the new kind of questions. New kind of questions. First of all we will solve the given questions और यहां से समझेंगे कि इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए क्या कॉन्सेप्ट रिक्वायर्ड है और इसी कॉन्सेप्ट से रिलेटेड न्यू आइडियाज के किस तरह के क्वेश्चन डेवलप हो सकते हैं. So this is the question of 2015. So first let's try to solve this particular. See over here. If you have any approach and you know the answer, you can tell me. Not a problem at all. Everyone, any answer? Any answer? See over here. What the question is asking? The question is asking, consider the following. Consider the following array of elements, which is given as this. The minimum number of interchanges needed to convert it into a maxim. So एक array है, ठीक है ना, और इस array में ऑलरेडी एक एग्जिस्टिंग array है और इस array में कुछ एलिमेंट्स हैं जो कि आपको क्वेश्चंस में गिवन है. प्लीज रीड द क्वेश्चन वेरी प्रॉपर्ली माय डियर फ्रेंड्स. इफ यू वांट टू सॉल्व द गेट न्यूमेरिकल, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you have to read the question very properly. So it is given as 89, 19, then 50, 17, 12, 15, 2, 5, 7, 11, and then it is given as 6, 9 and so these are the elements which is already given inside the questions inside a array. So if the content of the array is given, then we can make a binary tree. So what kind of binary tree will look like? See over here, 8, 9, 89, this is the 19, 50, 17, 12, again 15, 2. This one is 5, this one is 7, this one is 11, this one is 6, this one is 9, and this one is 100. Now, of course, looking upon this tree, we can easily analyze it is not a maxi. It is not a maxi, because you know the definition of the maxi. This is not a maxi. क्योंकि maxi क्या होता है? Every root should be greater than its children. What is the meaning of maxi? That the every root element should be greater than its children. Now, let's see. हम लोग सबसे पहले ऑफ कोर्स अगर ये रूट एलिमेंट है तो इसके ऊपर कोई रूट नहीं है तो यहां पर कुछ चेक नहीं होगा. एंड व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग द मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ इंटरचेंजेस नीडेड टू कन्वर्ट इट इनटू अ मैक्सिम. सो वी विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर. नाउ 19 is less than its root, so no interchanges will be done. 50 is less than 89, so no interchanges will be done. 17 is less than 19, no interchanges will be done. 12 is less than 19, no interchanges will be done. 15 is less than 50, no interchanges will be done. Similarly, 2 is less than 50, no interchanges will be done. Now, similarly, we will think about 5, no interchange, again 7, no interchange, again 11, no interchange, again 6, no interchange, again 9, no interchange. But whenever we are picking the 100, so 100 is greater than its root. So what will happen? It will come to the root and this will take the position of 100. So here we are making a 100. Now 100 is greater than its root. So again both the elements will be get interchanged. So the 100 will come over here. Now again 100 is greater than 19. So 100 will come over here and 19 will come over. So how many interchange is happening? This is the 1, this is the 2, and this is the 3. So here to rebuild maxi number of interchanges is equal to 3. And how the max heap will look like? See over here. अब रूट में 100 आ गया, ठीक है ना. 100 के लेफ्ट सब ट्री में अभी भी 19 है, राइट सब ट्री में ऑफ कोर्स 89 होगा. इसके लेफ्ट सब ट्री में कोई चेंजेस नहीं होंगे. 17, then 12, then 5, then 7, then 11, then 6. बस इधर वाले में चेंजेस होंगे. 89 है, यहाँ पर ये 50 होगा, and this one will be 2, this one will be 9, और यहाँ पर ये हो जाएगा. So this one will become the 6. So this is the already existing question of GATE, and now you understand how to solve this kind of problem. Now my dear friends, from the similar concept I am trying to develop one new kind of questions. From the similar concept I am trying to develop a new kind of questions. Please try to understand what kind of questions the GATE can ask. So this is just, you can say this is the predictable question. This is the predictable question in GATE 2020. In GATE 2000, the data could be different, but the question will be look like this. Okay, just see over here. The question is given as, suppose keys 1, 2, 3 up to ... 15 are inserted into a empty maxi. Okay, find total number of swaps. Either you can say swaps or you can say interchange, or interchange to rebuild maxi. This is the quite interesting questions. Okay, maxi. And this question is of numeric type. You have to put the numeric answer. Just see over here, my dear friends. So we have to insert this key in the same order. We have to insert this key in the same order from 1 to 15. So just look upon over here. Suppose first time we are inserting the 1. So this is the max heap, no interchanges will be done. Then we are inserting the 2. See over here. Whenever you will insert the 2 in the left hand subtree, because you know whenever you are representing an array with the help of tree, then this is the index 0 and this is the index 1 and this one is the index 2. Are you getting my point? And similarly 3 means we will start from left to right, and that is also called the level order traversal, and that's why we basically make level order traversal in case of max or min heap. Got it? So just see over here. So whenever you will insert 2 over here, this is violating the properties of the max heap. So what we will do? We will do the interchange. We will do the interchange and the next max heap will look like this. Next time we will insert 3. Again it is violating the properties of the max heap. So we will do the interchange. So it will look like this. 3, 1 and so in this particular level, if tree is looking like this, so what we are observing in this particular level, the number of swaps is equal to number of nodes into 0. Similarly, in this level, the number of swaps is equal to the number of nodes into 1. Yes or no? Similarly, just think about it. So whenever you are inserting the keys 4 over here, so what will happen? How many interchanges will be done? This is the first and this is the second. So the tree will look like this. 4, 3, 1 and similarly next time whenever you will insert the 5 over here, so number of interchange will be again 2, and the tree will look like 5, 4, 1 and 3 and this one is 2. Means for every keys you will have a in this particular level for every keys you will have a how many number of interchanges? 2 number of interchanges. Are you getting my point? So the number of swaps or you can say interchanges in this particular level is equal to number of nodes, whatever the number of nodes are there, 1 2 3 4, so 4 into 2 into, similarly I think you are getting my point. Similarly, if the node will be inserted into this label, so how many nodes are there in this label? So in this label the number of swaps will be how much? 1, 2 and 3. So the number of swaps will become again the number of nodes, which is 8 into 3 number of swaps. So I think you are getting my point. So what will be the answer? In the root label it will be a 1 into 0. In the second label it will be a 2 into 1. In the third label it will be a 4 into 2. In this label it will be a 8 into. Once you will add this value, 24 plus 8, 32 and plus 2, 30. So your right answer for these questions will become 30. Got it? Everyone, if you are not getting my point, you can ask me again and again. Not a problem at all. If you are not able to understand, then you can ask me again and again. Not a problem at all. So this is the predictable questions which the gate can ask. If suppose I have extended the number of keys. Suppose I have given you the keys from the number 1 to like 31. Is there any problem? No, no. Because if the number of keys is, suppose if keys are given as 1, 2, 3, 4 in the same order up to dot 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 31. So the number of swaps will be how much? The number of swaps in this situation will be 1 into 0 plus again 2 into 1 plus again 4 into 2 plus 8 into 3 and plus 16 into 4. Are you getting my point or not? So actually these are the number of nodes at the level 0, number of nodes at the level 1, number of nodes at the level 2, number of nodes at the level 3, and these are the number of nodes at the level 4. So at the level 0, the number of swaps will be 0. At the level 1, the number of swaps will be 1. For each node at the level 2, the number of swaps will be 2. At the level 3, the number of swaps will be 3. And at the level 4, the number of swaps will be 4. So what is this summation value is coming out to be? That will become your final. So whatever the kind of question the gate will ask to you, you can easily answer if you know the concept. So this is the one of the problem with new idea. Of course, the concept is same. The concept is same, but the idea is different. And that's why I have told you this is the predictable question the gate might. Got it, everyone. Now let's come to the next. So my dear friends, let's see the numerical. So see, to solve any kind of numerical, you have to first of all understand the problem. Suppose if you are not able to solve the bigger problem directly in one attempt, what you have to do? You have to solve the smaller problem. You have to assume a smaller problem, solve it first of all, and just deriving some logic by the smaller problem, you can attempt the bigger problem. Got it? So just see over here. Just see over here. What is the question given? A complete binary main heap. Of course, either it is a max heap or main heap, it is represented by the complete binary tree. Every heap tree is represented by a complete binary tree. This is the basic concept. Okay, so just read the question very properly. A complete binary main heap is made by including each integers in 1 2 1 0 2 3. So number of integers are 1 2 1 0 2 3, means 1 2 3 4 5 6. Are you getting my point or not? Up to dot 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 1 0 2 3, exactly once. And the depth of a node in a heap is the length of the path from the root of the heap to that node. Means if this is the root node and we are coming out to be here, so what is the depth of this particular node? So from the root, if you are reaching out over here, the depth is 3. Are you getting my point or not? The same thing is saying over here. The depth of a node in a heap is the length of the path from the root of the heap to that node. So if you are considering this particular node, then what is the distance from the root? This is called the depth. So the root is at depth 0. Already it is given the root is at depth 0. Of course it is in depth 0. The maximum depth at which the integer 9 can appear if you are developing a meaning. If you are developing a, so just Means, see, it might be possible the 9 can appear in the depth 3. It may be possible the 9 can appear in the depth 2, 4, 5. But what they are asking about the maximum depth. Maximum depth at which the elements or the integer 9 can appear. So just think about this. Just think about this. Suppose if you are creating a main heap, must be if the elements are from 1 to 1, 0, 2, 3. So looking upon this, you can easily realize the height of the tree is how much. If the total number of nodes, you know maximum number of nodes in binary tree. Already you know about this binary tree with height h. With height, what is this? This is the 2 to the power h plus 1 minus 1. Already you know about this. And what is the maximum number of integer given over here inside the array? It is given as 1, 0, 2, 3. So you can write here the maximum number of node is given as 1, 0, 2, 3 is equal to, you can write 2 to the power h plus 1 minus 1. Just take the minus 1 on the right hand side. So it will become 2 to the power h plus 1 is equal to 1024. So this one will become 2 to the power 10. So you can write 2 to the power 9 plus 1. So by equating, by removing the base value, you can get the h is equal to means definitely this mean heap will have a maximum height 9. It is clear from here. You can directly calculate these things in your mind. Not a problem at all. Okay. So just see over here. Since it is a mean heap, so what is the meaning of mean heap? Every root node should be smaller than its children. Yes or no? So just see over here. If I am considering the 1 over here, then it should be greater than its children, that is the 2. And you can keep it over here 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9. So if in the same way you will keep the elements, so you can realize over here the 9 is appearing at the depth what? So 1, 2, 3 at the depth. But my dear friend, is it maximum depth? There could be another possibility. This is not a maximum depth. This is not a maximum depth that you are thinking about. So let's see, if I am bringing the 9 over here, is there any other possibility? Let's try to check it out. Not a problem at all. Just see over here. Suppose I am considering 1 and 2. Suppose I am keeping the 9 over here. So definitely it will become 3, 4. Can you bring 5 over here? No. You have to bring the 10 over here. 10, then 11. Then 5, 6, 7, 8. So definitely it will become 12, 14, and then 14, and it will become 15. So definitely if you are ending with the 8, then 9 already you have consumed, then you have to bring a 10. Already the 10 is appeared over here. So what you can do, you can start from the 16. So 16, 17, 18. Now not a problem at all. So just see over here, what is the definition of mean heap? Every root should be smaller than its children. Just see over here. This is the root, it is smaller than its children. This is the root, it is smaller than its children. This is the root, it is smaller than its children. Similarly, this is the root and this is the smaller than its children. It is following the properties of mean heap. And here the depth of the keys 9 is, so we can keep the 9 at the depth 1, we can keep the 9 at the depth 3, and in all the situation these are the mean heap. In all the situation these are the mean heap. Mean heap, yes or no? Mean heap. So if they will ask the question about what is the minimum depth, what is the minimum depth at which integer 9 can appear, so you can easily answer it. 9 can appear, you can easily answer it. The depth will become, at the one depth we can easily keep it, but they are asking about the maximum depth. So my dear friends, from this particular question you can create the MSQ type question also. MSQ type question also. And what kind of MSQ type questions will be asked, I will talk about this later on. But first of all, try to understand the solution of this problem. So just see over here. If I am creating a mean heap like this, 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9. Since I'm not getting the place over here, so just use the next slide. Okay, just use the next slide. See over here, 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then each 10 is starting from here. 10, then 11, then 12, then 13. Again 14, 15, 16, and so on. So in this situation, this tree is following the properties of the mean heap because every root node is smaller than its children. Every root node is smaller than its children. Of course, 17, 18, 19, 20. Are you getting my point or not? So in this situation, the integer 9 is appearing over here. This is the maximum possibility, yes or no? And what is the depth of integer 9 over here? What is the depth of integer 9 over here? So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the maximum possibility is, so here maximum depth, that could be a maximum that could be a, got it. So the right answer of these questions, if I will talk about answering this particular question, then it will become 8. Now let's see what kind of MSQ question the GATE can ask. They will give you the various options, okay, and they will ask the maximum depth integer 9 can appear. The option B, minimum depth at which the integer 9 can appear, will be this. Suppose it is given as is 8, it is given as is 3. So of course this is the true statement, but this is the false statement. The option C could be the height of binary tree, or you can say the complete binary tree is is, of course, this is the true statement. If I am using an integer according to the question, if the array containing the integer from 1 to 1023, so in this situation the maximum height of the tree will be 9. Yes or no? So this could be the like third option, and the fourth option could be like anything, could be like anything, like the binary tree, the binary tree is a full binary, full binary, full binary. So of course this is the true statement. This is the true statement. If you are considering this much of like elements, then definitely it will be a full binary tree. Okay? Yes or no? But if inside the like questions it is given as 1 to 1 0 2 2. So in this situation it will be a complete binary tree, but it cannot be a full binary tree. Are you getting my point or not? So in this situation, option A is true and option C is true, but option D will remains false. Because in the if the you are considering the elements from 1 to 1022, then it will become a complete binary tree, but it can never be a full binary tree. I think you know about this. Suppose I am considering these two trees, these two trees. Okay. So in this situation, this is the complete binary tree as well as full binary tree. Okay. This is the complete binary tree as well as full binary tree. But in this situation, this is the complete binary tree, but this is not a full binary tree. This is not a full binary tree. Are you getting my point or not? This is not a full binary tree. So this kind of questions means by the given options, I have just created the MSQ type questions. MSQ type question. That is the multi-select question which is new introduced in GATE 2020. So my dear friends, you have to think like this. From the single question, you can extract a lot of questions. You have to think how you are getting this particular. Okay, now let's move to the next numerical. So this is the one of the interesting numerical. So my dear friends, if you want to get the subscription, never forget to use the code IFAR to get minimum 10% discount. I will reminding you again and again. So this is the code, and the second thing is this code is not only applicable for the GATE and ESE. Whatever the code says for which you want to take or you want to suggest your friends or relative, all of them can use the code IFA and all of them can get the minimum 10% discount. Now let's see the question. Let's see the question. Okay. First of all, read the question very properly, because this is the one of the interesting question which was created in new ideas at in GATE 2016. So just read the question very properly. The number of ways in which the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 can be inserted in an empty binary search tree. We are talking about the binary search tree such that the resulting tree has a height 6. Has a height 6. So my dear friends, if you will insert this key into a binary search tree, there is a possibility like this: 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, then 3, and this one is 6, 5 and 7. So of course this is a binary search tree, and what is the height of this binary search tree? The height is, but what the question is asking about, you have to insert in such a way that the resulting tree should have a height 6, and this is only possible if you are creating a skew tree. Skew tree means like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So in this situation only you will get the height. You will get the height how much? 6. Means none of the nodes should come to the left subtree or to the right subtree in both the direction. So if you are creating the tree like this, 2, 1 and then 3, then 4, 5, 6 and 7, then it will never have a height 6. It will have a height 5. So of course this is the binary search tree. This is the binary search tree, but this is not following the criteria of the given question. So let's see how to solve this question. How to solve this question. So this is the quite interesting part. Please try to understand, because we can create a various question from the same question. Okay, just see over here. See guys, the keys is given as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and you have to create a binary search tree with the height how much? 6. You have to create a binary search tree with the height h is equal to 6. How many binary search trees are possible with height 6? Or you can say how many insertion sequence are possible which will resolve the height 6 in a binary search tree. Both are the same question. Are you getting my point? How many binary search tree can be created with the height 6? Or you can say how many insertion sequence are possible, because the insertion sequence is different, then it will create a different binary search tree. Yes or no? So just see over here. So see, once you will think about these questions by looking upon every case, it is quite difficult. So I will break the problem into a smaller problem, and we will start solving the smaller problem, and gradually we will reach to the solution of this problem. सबसे पहले हम लोग एक छोटे प्रॉब्लम को लेंगे, उसको सॉल्व करेंगे, फिर उससे बड़े प्रॉब्लम को लेंगे, उसको सॉल्व करेंगे, then we will come to this particular problem. Okay, so just see over here. So I am considering case 1. Case 1 means I am considering the smaller problem. Case 1 में हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? We are considering the keys only 1 and 2. So with 1 and 2 keys, with only 2 keys means यहाँ पर number of keys कितने given है? The number of keys, if I will consider the n, it is given as 7. Yes or no? The number of keys is given as 7. So here we have considered the n is equal to, here the number of keys we have considered n is equal to 2. So see how many binary search tree are possible. तो देखिए अगर keys n is equal to 2 लेते हैं, so the height must be n minus 1. Because you can see over here, if the number of keys is 7, then height must be n minus 1. Yes or no? The height must be n minus 1. So with the height 1, how many binary search tree are possible? So only 2 binary search tree are possible. This one or this one. So with the height 1, only 2 binary search tree are possible with the 2 different keys. So just take the case 2. In the case 2, we are assuming the keys, which is nothing but n, is equal to 1, 2 and 3. Now the height must be what? The height must be n minus 1, that is equal to. So with the 3 keys, you have to create a various binary search tree with the height 2. So let's see how we can create. Please try to understand. Suppose if I am bringing 1 at the root. So my dear friends, I think you are able to analyze. Either the root will carry the value 1 or it will carry the value 7. There is no other possibility. Because if you are keeping 2 at the root, the height will be reduced. If you are keeping 3 at the root, the height will be reduced. Similarly, if you will keep 6 at the root, the height will be reduced. It will never be a n minus 1. Are you getting my point or not? So it is implying that at the root or at the every root you have to keep either 1 or 7. There is no other possibility. So looking upon this particular concept, we are trying to solve this particular question. So just see over here, if I am keeping 1 at the root, then its right child will carry the key value 2 and 3. Now from two different keys, how many binary search tree are possible? Already we have seen there are two binary search tree possible. Similarly, if I am keeping 3 at the root, then its left child will carry 1 and 2, and from the two keys how many binary search tree are possible? So from this part we can create two different binary search tree with the height 2, and from this part we can create two different binary search tree with the height 2. Got it? So ultimately in this situation we are getting the total 4 number of binary search tree, and by analyzing the third case you will be able to find out the logic. In the third case we are assuming keys which is I am considering the n is equal to 1, 2, 3 and okay. So you have to create a height n minus 1, that is nothing but 4 minus 1, that is nothing but 3. So with the 3 height, how many binary search tree are possible? So just see over here, either at the root we can keep 1 or at the root we can keep 4. So just think about this. So if I am keeping 1 at the root, its right child will carry the keys value 2, 3 and 4, and from the 3 different keys how many binary search tree are possible? So just use the previous result. So number of binary search tree possible is 4. Similarly, if I am keeping 4 at the root, its left child will carry the keys value 1, 2 and 3, and from these 3 keys how many binary search tree are possible? So you can analyze. From here we can create the 4, from here we can create the 4. So total 8 binary search are possible. So my dear friends, I hope you are able to analyze the things. So with the 2 keys, or you can say with the height 1, the possible binary search tree is 2 to the power 1. Okay, with the height 1, the binary search tree possible is 2 to the power 1. With the height 2, the possible binary search tree is 2 to the power 2. With the height 3, the possible binary search tree is 2 to the power 3. So with the height 6, the possible binary search tree is 2 to the power 6. It will become 60. It will become 60. Got it, everyone? Are you getting my point or not? So ultimately, what will be the right answer of this question? The right answer of these questions will become 60. So in this way, you can easily answer the question. Now let's see what other kind of question the gate can ask to you. The gate can ask to you. Just try to analyze the things. See, with the keys value, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to dot 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 n. Possible binary search tree with height n minus 1, with height is equal to n minus 1. What will happen? 2 to the power n minus 1, where we are considering the height is equal to n minus. Got it? 2 to the power n minus 1. So what kind of questions the gate can ask? See, I'm just asking you a MSQ type questions. I'm creating a MSQ type questions which is just a predictable questions in GATE 2021. In GATE 2021. And this question is related with the binary search. This question related with the binary search. See, I'm asking you a question like this. Which of the following options is are okay, which of the following options is are true? So my dear friends, looking upon the questions, you can easily realize this is the MSQ kind of question. So if they are asking which of the following options is are true, it means there is a possibility more than one options could be. So the explicitly GATE will not mention that this is the MSQ type question and this is the MCQ type questions. You have to read the question very properly and you have to analyze whether it is a MCQ type or MSQ type. So just see over here. Just see over here. The first option is given as option A. Option A. See, the possible number of binary search tree with n distinct nodes is 2n cn divided by n plus. I hope you know about this formula. Okay, you know about this formula. Okay, the second option is the possible number of binary search tree with n distinct nodes having height is equal to n minus 1 is to the power n minus, and rather than keeping the 2 to the power n minus 1, they have given the 2 to the power n. So either they will give the 2 to the power n or n minus 1. This is the second option. So looking upon this option, you can easily claim this is the true and this one is. And similarly, they will give you the two more options. Suppose the option C is given as, okay, option C is given as like the binary search tree can be uniquely constructed using pre-order and using pre-order traversal. So my dear friends, using the pre-order traversal, you can we construct the binary search tree? So of course we can construct, because we know the in order traversal of the binary search tree is always give us the sorted order. So either the pre-order is given or the post order is given, we can reconstruct the binary search tree. Are you getting my point or not? All of you. So if anyone is there, then you can say hi or something. All of you. So The binary search tree can be uniquely constructed using the pre-order traversal. This is entirely a true statement because already we know that the number of the in order traversal of the binary search tree always give us the sorted order. Got it? And C, the option D is given as. So you can consider any one of the options like C. All of. So if you are using the terms all of above, so definitely it will become a MCQ. Okay. And by just fluctuating the last options, you can make it a MSQ type question. So whatever the question is, you have to stick with your logic. So if you know the logic, you can solve any kind of questions. So my dear friends, today I have considered 3 different kind of questions and told you how we can recreate the new questions with the new ideas. Are you getting my point? So that's all for today. Good night all of you. So I hope you people enjoy the session. अगर आप इस सेशन को enjoy कर रहे हैं, must like the hit button. जो hit button है, like button है, उसको hit करिए and press the bell icon button so that you will get all the notification in future. Whenever I will come online, you will get the immediate notification. So my basically scheduled timetable is 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Okay. So you can by default you can attend the classes at the 6 p.m. and the 10 p.m. in YouTube. And if you want to attend my classes in Unacademy learning app, you can watch in the special classes. That is the free of cost. No cost will be applicable over there. So you can attend my classes over there also. Thank you everyone. If you are liking this video, put your valuable comments so that the other student will get the inspiration. Got it? And don't forget to subscribe this channel. अगर आपको really बहुत कुछ अलग सीखने को मिल रहा है, so my dear friends, never forget to subscribe this particular channel. If you have any query related concept, then you can text me on my telegram number, that is the 9264954515. Before leaving the session, again I will tell you, don't forget to use the code IFA. This is your subscription code. Don't forget to use the code IFA to get the minimum 10% discount. Thank you very much all of you. Good night. Take care. Again we will meet on tomorrow at 6 p.m. कल फिर से हम लोग 6 बजे मिलते हैं with the new concept. और कल का जो टॉपिक होगा 6 बजे, that is the algorithm marathon series, जो कि continuously 2.5-3 घंटे के चलेंगे and you will be able to learn a lot of things from there. Thank you. Bye. Take care. मस्त रहो लाइफ में, मेहनत करो, आगे बढ़ो. Okay.